Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, which I have modded heavily and intend to continue doing until it absolutely shatters. Today we are going back into the Stargate and exploring more worlds from the Midas Magic mod. But first, there are a few things we are going to do. The first one is use this Aurum Assimilator. So one of the things it can do is take jewelry that has gems in it and extract those gems. So I now have a bunch of copper fragments, gold fragments, jade fragments, silver fragments, and a bunch of flawed gems. So we're going to combine those, and that gives me an emerald and some other good stuff, and then the flawed topaz. Right, the flawed... Okay, so we now have a flawless... Okay, we have 3 flawed pearls. That should work. The gold fragment might work as well. So we'll put in the flawed pearls and combine them. Hold on. I think I did this wrong. just trying to make this work. Okay, so now it's got 3 pearls. So I think we just combine it on medium. Alright, which makes it into a pearl. I've also got... Honestly, the others are not really an issue. The only thing I really need now is a flawless pearl. And then we're going to make a few spells. So one of the things you'll notice if you flip through all of the different summons that you can make is that they all follow a very basic pattern. They are a gold nugget, an ectoplasm, and an ingredient. So, when we went to the world of potato, we found the prized potato. So if we take a prized potato and an ectoplasm, along with gold, we can actually learn a spell that is not listed anywhere. We just gotta find it. There we go. And it is the Summon the Potato Atronak. So, yes, we can now summon something even more powerful than the Cheese Atronak. I do need a few more gold nuggets. Hopefully I have some. Yes, I do. Because there's another couple spells I want to make, first of all. Actually, this is the one I want to check here. The Midas Summon... Let's see. Midas Summon. Midas summons an avatar of Midas himself. Basically, this lets you summon a guy that you can just trade with. And he is extremely convenient. So we combine a beer, a minotaur horn, and a gold nugget. And that produces exactly what I wanted. Midas Summon. And we are going to put that on 5. I think I can summon that. It just takes, like, almost my entire supply. And then there was something else I wanted to do with void salts. I can't quite remember what it was, though. What in here requires void salts? Void salts. Void salts. What requires void salts? It's something I was actually really excited to get. Dust Storm, that's not it. No. No, 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 no. No. Missile Storm. That's a master level spell. There's obviously nothing I can do there. Ooh, Oblivion Portal. Through the use of the long-hidden dimensional key, a caster may summon forth a gate into Oblivion itself. The spell may only be cast outdoors. Requires the Plime Morpholith. That is its own crazy thing. Also, if we get the base of Molag Bal, we can go a nuclear blast, which is just kind of insane. I know that there's at least one other thing here. I just can't remember which it was. Spellbreaker can turn into Spell Shield. That's pretty damn crazy. Stone Storm! This is the one. The same spell that the Astral guys used. Requires a Flawless Emerald, and I don't actually have a Flawless Emerald. Oh. Okay, so I guess that's the one I'm missing as well. That's fine. Let's just put all of this away. Yeah, we'll put away most of those. Keeping a silence potion on hand, though, because you never quite know when you might need it. There we go. And all of this goes back into storage. Now, I do want to show why this Midas Summon is such a good spell. Okay.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So, this guy will buy and sell anything. He has a barter limit of 10,000. He also sells lockpicks and repair hammers. This guy is absolutely the best thing. He also offers repair services and can even train you in Mercantile. This guy is awesome. I don't know what happens if I click clear inventory, and I don't want to find out. And with all of that being done, let's head back into the Stargate. Yep, you can disappear now. Thank you. So, last time we went through several of the addresses that we know for the Stargate. I'm going to put that image on the screen here while I get ready to type in the next one. And so, as far as the actual crossword clues go, we only have Sleet, Sears, and Tesla left to explore. And then we haven't tried any of the additional ones yet. So let's start with S. E-A-R-S. The code is Sears, and we are heading to the Plane of Fire. So, obviously, there's going to be some kind of pyromancy spellbook. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. And I assume that at some point something is going to attack me. This is a hell of an entrance to the Plane of Fire. Look at those draw distances. Absolutely beautiful. At least we're never going to lose track of what square we're in. Okay. We got a thing. Okay. And you have magma salts. Interesting. Alright, we got, I think, 2 more over here. I would actually like being able to see, which lets me show off my newest mod. The Night Eye Reshader, which gets rid of the absolutely horrific and terrible default purple filter that Night Eye has. Actually, it seems like normal weapons are doing just fine here. Wow, these guys really cannot hurt me much. Thanks for the magma salts. And this is the Temple of Fire. Okay, okay. I think I see why it is called the Temple of Fire. You know, accurate name. Oh. Hello. Are you an enemy? You are an enemy. Okay. Well, I don't like that. A fire Ifrit. Ow. Ow. You die like the rest. Well, that was a hell of a thing. Ooh. Ooh, he drops pure fire essence. That is so good to have. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so since he drops pure fire essence, and there's clearly a door back there, I would assume that there is some kind of a fire shield spell that requires a pure essence. Fire burst, fire seeker, fire trap. A shield. No. Okay. So the book is actually just right here. That's fine. Midas Bomb, Breath of Fire, Fire Chain Ball, Column of Fire, Fire Burst, Heat Beam, Magic Flare, Magma Ball, Mega Fireball, Nova Burst, Nuclear Blast, Ring of Fire. Ooh. That is interesting. And Fire Ifrit, Fire Sprite, Magma Fiend, and Wildfire. Alright. So we're just going to take that. And we're done. That was literally it. That was the entire Plane of Fire. So let's head on out, and next we're going to be going to Sleet, which I imagine is going to be the realm of ice. It's nice, you know, there's a lot of variety between the different things you can reach through the Stargate. You know, some of them are just full-blown adventures, like multi-section dungeons with, you know, unique monsters and stuff. And others are just, you know, short little womp. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I actually want to get some health out of you. Thank you for your cooperation. I very much appreciate it. Ooh. Also, leveled up. That's really good news. And down the stairs. I do think I should go back to making sure I get points in endurance. Oh. There we go. The fastest place I know to reach a bed is to just go to the Astral Realm. A-S. A-S-T-R-A-L. Perfect. Oh, right. Right. The part of the Astral Realm that actually has a bed isn't through the Stargate. It's through the little portal. There we go. Much better. Alright, so endurance. Willpower is now at 100. I also want to continue pumping up my intelligence. I have finally completely mastered one of my stats. Alright. Let's move on. Next address is Sleet. S-L-E-E-T. And welcome to the Plane of Ice. Already can tell a very different kind of experience. Oh, God. Are those frost trolls? Oh. Okay, patches of dangerous cold. No, it looks different. Oh, a Wampa. It's a Star Wars reference. Okay. So, apparently we have made it to the planet Hoth. Didn't see that one coming. The map making for the planes is all fairly basic stuff, but I just appreciate the variety that it gives you. Of all the mods I've ever used for Oblivion, Midas Magic really is one of the only ones that I think is genuinely like the size of just a full DLC. There's just so much content here. Alright, Wampa Cave. Hello, sir. I will be absorbing your health now. It's a nice troll reskin, too. I wonder if we're trying to find a reference to Luke Skywalker in here. Okay, there's a section of cave that goes down that way. Yeah, bugger off. But I will definitely take your pelts. Those things are worth 250 gold a pop. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. I'll be taking your skin now. I'm a hero, so it's okay if I take people's skin. Nice. No sign of treasure in here. Oh. Alright, thank you for your cooperation. Boy, that blood mod works absolute wonders on creatures with light color like this. Bronze necklace, soul gem. I really should make a an amulet of water breathing at some point. Hello, Wampas. I'm here to be your friend. And you know what friends do for each other? They let me borrow their skin. Oh, okay, here's the big one. Cool. Ow. Stop it. No. Bad Mother Wampa. Don't do that. More pelts. Oh. Marcus Hamwich. Okay, that's probably Luke right there. Well, Luke, you did your best. But also, he had a lightsaber. Fire damage 20 points on strike. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is just delightfully fun, you know? Marcus Hamwich. That's really, really cool. But what it doesn't get me is it doesn't get me a book of spells from the Plane of Ice. That's what I'm really after. Hello. That's okay, though. We'll go out into the world. We'll explore. How are my numbers these days? Ooh. Damn, those are good numbers. I'm actually really freaking strong. I wish it was possible to save my darnified UI settings. It probably is. Take a screenshot or make a note of the settings you wish to keep. Nope. It really is intended to not save them. That's unfortunate. Hello, sir. You know, it's probably thematically appropriate to just go after these guys with my lightsaber. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the health. Oh, wow, you died fast. There's definitely some kind of structure over here. There's also something up there. I don't know if that's intended to be there. It's so obvious from ground level, though, that I really think it must be intended. Okay. Door to Ice Palace. Oh. What? Am I okay? Hi. I don't think it's supposed to be completely dark in here. Okay, I killed the ice siren. Cryomancer's Guide. I freaking love cryomancy. Breath of Frost, Comet, Freeze Ray, Hailstorm, Ice Burst, Ice Storm, Ice Strike, Ice Walk, Igloo, Snowball, Snow Flurry, Frost Strike, Ice Siren, manifests a demigod of the ice plane to do your bidding. Wampas, we can summon Wampas. Cool. Alright, that completes... Put that away. That completes the exploration of the plane of ice. What if I try Night Eye in here? Like, what is going on in this room? Nothing. Okay, there's actually nothing in there. It's just meant to be a void. Ah, okay. Night Eye, little blinding. Little blinding. Ah. Can see again. Now, I am curious. What is up there? Okay. I guess this isn't intended, then. Fair enough. Here you can really get a sense of how this was carved out of a pre-existing section of land, copied over, and then basically the ice canyon was carved, and effort was made to sort of blend it. Alright. That's fine. Put back on my amulet. Do a little bit of repair. Cool. How close am I to being able to repair? No, I'm still 10 points of armor away. Ooh! Ooh, but I did level up. I did level up, and I am sitting on a surplus of money. Alright. Let's put away the Wampa hides. The lightsaber can go away. Bronze necklace. Potion of Dispel. Magma salts. Cryomancer. Pyrokinesis. That. The essences. The Wampa pelts. Okay. Just stand here staring at this for an hour to heal up. And let's go to the last world from the crossword puzzle. T. E. S. L. A. Tesla. Which I'm sure we can all guess is going to be Plane of Lightning. Okay, this looks really dangerous. I'm gonna drop a save. This looks like a relatively small plane. Unless this leads to some kind of a large interior. No! No! No. No. You know what? No. I'm not dealing with this again. We are turning off collision and we are resolving this problem. I have zero interest in screwing with these absolutely stupid enemies again. Alright. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, you are not a friendly. You are not a friendly. You are Ramet. Okay, so obvious Final Fantasy reference. With a pure shock essence. And that gives me the Book of Storms with Call Lightning, Chain Lightning, Ion Beam, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, Megavolt, Shock Burst. Interesting. Midas Sparks, Shockmaster, Shock Sprite, Thundercloud, and Tornado. Alright. And that is it for, I assume, Plane of Lightning. Plane of Shock. I would have gone with Plane of Lightning, but that works too. Well, that is wonderful. That was the last of the worlds from the crossword. So we are going to be moving on to bonus areas now. Other words that it is possible to spell, but which do not give direct clues. There we go. But first, since I do have the opportunity to do 5 more trainings at this level, we're going to go make a quick visit to the Imperial City. Very good. And just a quick stop in the market district. Don't worry, it's fine. It's just a bit of weirdness with the Better Cities mod. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Just stay calm. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic! Stop panicking!
Not smart to
And
carry
yes, if you could go ahead and repair those for me, I would appreciate it.
Good that you want to get...
And then a bit
I'm willing to
of
teach.
training
You've got a
for
lot.
my
Pay
armorer.
attention.
I really want to be able to
Knowledge.
repair my own magic equipment.
I'm willing to teach.
Excellent.
You too.
Next, I'm going to be doing a bit of enchanting. And it would be useful to have a few full soul gems for that. Do you have any full soul gems?
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Your shop is an insult to me and everyone I know and love. How dare you not sell soul gems? Well, maybe they'll have some over here at the Mystic Emporium. Hello, I require soul gems.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah, actually, this is great. Okay, that one has a greater soul. This one has a lesser soul. This is just an empty grand, which are good to have. Okay.
Farewell.
Cool. Hello.
Good day. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to
You've got a few as well. Some common souls. That's fine. And that's a common. That's a lesser. And that's 3 lessers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Excuse me. Alright, moving on. One of the place on the list is the Plane of Water, which, as you can imagine, is probably going to require some water breathing. I was supposed to have a mod active which moves the fast travel point for Cross Crag Spire to actually be closer. It would appear I did not install it correctly, and or it is not working. Cool. Let's grab some rings. Alright, enchanting. So, I want... What can I do with a lesser gem? Okay. I can do a water breathing for 2,000 gold. I can do a night eye for 100. If I used a greater soul gem and water breathing, does it make it cheaper? No, it doesn't. Okay. So, then we can just use this lesser soul gem, water breathing. And this is going to be Quick Cards Gills. And then with another lesser soul gem and another ring, we're going to have a Night Eye. And this is going to be Quick Cards Infrared. And are there any other effects I actually care about right now? I don't think so. I think those two are good enough. So those are just going to be 2 rings that we just carry around now. Those are basically just going to stay with us forever. Because it's nice just being able to activate those effects on demand. Wait, I'm sorry. I had pearls. Okay, with 3 pearls, I can make a flawless pearl. So, flawless topaz, flawless sapphire, flawless ruby, flawless diamond. So, all I'm really missing now is emerald. And I could get the astral recall spell, which would be really, really good to have. Okay, okay. Alright, short side adventure. Yep, go ahead, transfer me into the market. Thank you. So I need emeralds or things, pieces of jewelry with emerald in them. That's what I need. So the first place I'm going to check out is Divine Elegance. The Gilded Carafe might be worth checking out as well.
What can I interest you in?
No, you're actually an alchemist shop. Oh god, you're a really good alchemist shop. I'm going to have to remember that. Slash and smash. Divine Elegance. Yes, hello there.
What?
I'm in the mood for emerald
Look at my
jewelry.
wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
You do not have any emerald jewelry. Okay.
It's you. Hi.
This is Palate's Embutment? What is this shop? Oh, I think it's an inn. Okay. Fair enough. The Bank of Cyrodiil. Rose's Flight. What are you?
What do you want?
Oh, are you a
May I
Fletcher?
interest you in some of my fine
You're a
wares?
Fletcher. I didn't even realize there was a Fletcher shop in the Market District. I've been playing this game for years. Okay. Well, there's some new shops on top. So maybe there is a jewelry store. Oh, Curiosities. Curiosities might be a good stop.
What? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's
Oh.
something to suit you.
Oh, he sells expert tools. Oh, he sells expert tools. Oh my god. This is a great... Okay.
Good day.
Calortho, you don't have what I'm looking for right now, but we are going to be doing business in the future. The toy stop? Whoa. Oh, that's so cool.
Welcome to the...
Oh,
What can I interest you in?
Knocked it down. I could get teddy bears, wooden blocks. Oh, that's
Have a
so
look around.
cool.
Bye.
Ah, if I wasn't already on a mission right now. This is Krogor's. What do you sell, Krogor?
What do you want? Have a look around.
You sell... Okay, you're a florist.
Good day.
Got it. And for some reason, there's a fishmonger. I completely understand that a fishmonger is a real business that would exist. What I don't know is why it's on the second level. Seems like it would be inconvenient to get stuff up there. Dan's Drinkery. A house. The Bobbed Maiden. The Quick Cobbler. Blue Sands Housewares. Zenithar Apartments. I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to have to check that later. I wonder if you can actually get a player house here in the Market District if you go there. Empire's Best Fine Tailoring. The Reluctant Ranger. Better Cities is such a good mod. It adds so much cool stuff. Ooh, Fire and Ice. And then there's a bakery. Oh, an enchanter. Yeah, enchanter might have something interesting. Hello.
Welcome to my
Enchanting services pay 1,000 gold?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Holy crap. You have so much stuff. I will take that ruby. And I will take that glittering emerald amulet. Thank you.
Bye.
I think you can come here and just pay her 1,000 gold and then enchant stuff. That is cool. What the? Blind Moth Priest? What the hell is a Blind Moth Priest doing here?
Hello there.
Okay, that's Black Horse Courier. That's trade goods. Good as new merchandise.
The Ultima have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation. How goes it?
Ah, here we go. Red diamond jewelry. I knew there was a jeweler here somewhere.
What?
Do you have anything in emerald?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something.
2 gold emerald rings. Anything else in emerald? Negative. Holy crap. A ring that just gives 25% chameleon? That's actually absurd.
Farewell.
But ideally, I still want... Undermarket Tunnel. It is actually kind of crazy how much stuff there is here.
I've been trying to get
Prosecutor's office, office of the magistrate. Let's take a visit to Midas and see what we can do. Actually, no. I have a better idea. I really, really want this spell. And I kind of want it now. So, equip Beguile, drop the emerald. There. 3 emeralds. Now we definitely have what we need. I could have just done that a lot sooner, but I got to show off more of the Better Cities mod. Alright, let's put in the 3 emeralds. Combine on high. And that gives us a flawless emerald. And then we combine the 3 pearls on high. And that gives us a flawless pearl. So, I believe that it is Diamond, Ruby, Sapphire, Topaz, Emerald, Pearl. Okay. Diamond, Ruby, Sapphire, Topaz, Emerald, Pearl, Nugget. That is about to be the most useful spell I could have ever hoped for. Alright. we now have the Astral Mark spell, which is, here we go. So this essentially lets me set up my own waypoints and travel between them very, very quickly. So since we're going to be here for a while... Oh. It requires Mysticism 25. Huh. Oh well. Let's just move on. Let's start with A. E. R. A. T. E. Aerate. No. A. E. R. A. T. E. How did I misspell it the first time? Alright, well, that's okay. Let's go with S. E. A. S. Seize. No? What about S. T. E. E. L? Steal. Okay. I just did a little bit of research. And apparently, I have been using an old version of the Midas Magic mod. I thought I was very careful when I got this from the Nexus, but apparently I was not careful enough. So I am going to attempt to activate the newer version of the mod. Now, there is a very real chance that this is actually going to break this game. Because there is a lot that is integrated, and I don't know of a simple way to patch it, given that the old version I was using came in the form of an OMOD, and the new version is a basic ESP file. So there is truly a real chance that I am about to irrevocably damage this save. Best of luck! If this works, all these additional planes will become active. If not, I suppose I can just salvage that save. So, the updated version of Midas Magic has been loaded. I have no idea what's going to happen when I try to load this save. It might still recognize everything as being here and working. Okay. I still have my spells. That's good. Inventory. I still have it. That's good. We're just gonna put this on. Whee! Whee! I really shouldn't have done that. Can I make you fly? I doubt it. Okay. Also, another new mod. Very excited for this one. Okay. It was supposed to, Well, at least I can discover Frostcrag Spire. Okay, we found Frostcrag. Alright, so I do have an easier trip to its front door now. That's good. Now we go back in. And we see if this is okay or not. Okay, it's working. The shop is still in the condition that it was the last time I was here. There we go. So, this doorbell actually has a function where it resets this area, which is nice. Although apparently not, because if it resets, I assume it would put these books back in their original orientation. I think we're probably... Yeah, this definitely looks different than it did. The Essence Transmogrifier. Oh! Oh! Yes, it is! It is! This is the updated crosswords! Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Excellent. I actually installed a newer version of an extremely extensive mod without breaking anything. Now, let's actually start by going A, L, T, A, R. Remember how I was confused that I wasn't able to summon Tyrael? Well, that's because I was on the version of this mod that didn't have Tyrael in it. So let's head back into the Altar of the Divine and permanently alter my Summon Angel spell to summon one hell of a guy. Excuse me. And if this doesn't work, I'm just going to abandon the attempt. Why is there so much in this mod? Alright.
Hi.
Yep, that's Tyrael.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
That's probably what Tyrael's voice sounds like.
Good that you want to get better.
So
Can I
he
interest you in
sells
some
the
of my
Tyrael's
wares?
Feather, which is obscenely expensive. So as far as I understand it, the Summon Angel spell will now summon Tyrael no matter where I go. Also, we just got an updated horse armor note. That is because I have just added yet another mod, the horse armor revamped. So don't worry, we're going to get some real nice bling for our steed.
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Good day. To what do we owe this pleasure? The great forest was cleared by...
I'm going to have to make all new thumbnails, aren't I? I really am. I'm going to have to make a whole new set of thumbnails with the new crossword. That's mildly annoying, but mostly I'm just excited. Oh, and the gate crystal finally has a form. That's great. All right, so let's go where we were trying to go. A, E, R, A, T, E. Aerate. Welcome to the plane of air. Oh, that is trippy. Okay. This is gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? That's okay. We can rely on our wings of an angel. And let's save just in case this doesn't work. I genuinely cannot believe that I haven't completely broken this yet. That's a tornado. Okay, so there's living tornadoes. That's probably fine. I don't know where it went. Alright, we're going. And I've already learned my lesson about going into interiors while my wings are active. So we're just going to wait and enjoy these, frankly, kind of disturbingly fast-moving clouds. Thank you. Oh, that is dark. I do not like how dark that is. Let's put on the infrared. Hello? You're not going to cause me any trouble, right? Oh. No. Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, dear God. Dude, what the hell? Ouch. Okay, this is a problem. Ouch. Damn it. Okay. Jesus. Oh my God. Even when you get a spell reflect triggered, it just... Oh my God. It still applies the movement disruption effect. Holy hell, man. What the hell? That was so hard. Alright, Whispers of Aeromancy. We have gotten our next spellbook. Air Cushion. Ooh. That's a cool spell. Asphyxiation, Cyclone, Plasma Rupture, Sound Burst, Tornado, Vortex, and Whirlwind. We're going to go ahead and wait for a minute. And then we're going to use our wings to get back. Down we go. There probably is some other, like, meaningful stuff here. Like, there was definitely a door up there. Honestly, I'm probably better off not worrying about it. The main thing I'm interested in is the main thing I am interested in is those spell books. And let's put on our Gills ring, because the next place we are going is what I assume is the plane of water, with the code Seas. Okay. Next. S-E-A-S. Alright. Okay. That's a shark. I wonder if infrared helps. Oh god, infrared does not help. Hello. So, I have the distinct feeling that navigating this one is going to be a bit annoying. Oh. Okay, sunken ship. That's new. That's different. Oh, kelp. Mace of Decay, Weapon Ward, Kuros. That's pretty cool. So if I had to guess, I would guess that my destination is probably inside this sunken ship. Is there any access point? Anything at all? No, there's actually no access point here. Interesting. I think something like a plane of water is exceedingly difficult to represent, because the majority of it is realistically going to be a vast empty stretch. And the things that would actually differentiate that water, salinity, viscosity, temperature, are things that are, current. Those are all things that are relatively difficult to represent well in terms of gameplay mechanics in a way that would be relevant to a player. So I can't say I'm really surprised. Key to the Black Oyster. Alright. So we've gone with a Pirates of the Caribbean reference here. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just here to drain your health. Thanks for your liver. Ooh, another chest. Oh, damn. There is such good treasure here. That face is so adorable. Okay. No sign of anything else hidden here. Mud crabs. Disgusting creatures. We got some more kelp. Kelp is always good. Okay, this is the Black Oyster. Okay. It is almost impossible to see in here. No, I don't think I will sleep on the bed underwater. I don't think that's a good idea. There's a sack. Jade necklace, silver necklace, and most importantly, the Aquamancer's Handbook, featuring Midas Rain, Midas Tsunami, Water Bolt, Water Burst, Water Globe, Water Shell, and Water Spray. Another world has been explored. Another spell book has been found. And I can now try to get out of here. Which I think was this way. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's do one more today. The next one is Late. L-A-T-E. There we go. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, this is the Plane of Darkness. Well, I would like to be able to see. Oh, that's much better. This isn't too spooky at all. Alright. Plane of Darkness. I am here. I am here to purge the darkness. Or make friends with it. Honestly, I'm here to do whatever you ask me to do, assuming that it ends in me getting a new spellbook. What is that over there? Boop. Boop. I think the idea might be that this place is supposed to be hard due to platforming challenges. But I just have permanent night eye. Oh. Okay. I don't know what you were. And I didn't want to find out. Giving any unknown enemy an opportunity to do something to you is just an easy way to die. Hello. Alright, that's useful. There's another handle over here. So I'm guessing it might open up something there? Doing pretty good with my acrobatics these days. And boom. Yeah, the dome up there shattered. So presumptively, once I imagine there'll be another handle up there. I'm guessing that when I do that, it will make this ball break, or at least reveal an entrance. You could easily create an illusion if you had two of these, one slightly smaller than the other, layered in the other, and the one underneath had a door. And then you could make the top one transparent. That's how I would do it if I wanted to have that stay, but make an entrance get revealed. Let's see what they do. Oh, that's so much cooler. Yeah, that's cooler. That's way cooler than my idea. And I imagine this will give me another spell tome. A pure entropic essence and the greater Grimoire. Gmork! That is a never-ending story reference. That actually makes sense, because the book refers to Gmork as a creature of darkness, who is envious of humans, because him and his kind do not have a world of their own. The darkness engulfs the fleeting light and is replete when brilliance is exhausted. So there's Dark Nebula, Dark Seeker, Dark Tentacles, Shadow Armor, Shadow Flare, and Summon Shadow. Back off, buddy. And you had Daedroth Teeth. Okay, I think that is good for now. Yeah, I've probably got somewhere more than an hour, less than an hour, 45 minutes worth of footage for this episode so far. I think that's good enough, and we'll probably be able to knock out the other planes relatively quickly. Boop. Believe it or not, there is still actually a lot more from this one mod that we haven't even gotten to show off yet. There's whole quest lines, whole dungeons outside of the entire Stargate system related to this mod. It is absolutely ridiculous. This mod is truly insane. But it's going so well, it makes me think that maybe I should put in the next really, really big mod. But I'm afraid that's going to have to wait until the next one.